I'm talking with Floyd Baumann today at Twin Bee Dairy. Floyd, tell us a little bit about your dairy operation. You know, how many cows do you milk? How long have you been milking?
We milk about 95 milk cows. Total probably about 110 to 115 cows total. I've been farming. I've been on this farm all my life here, and so been milking cows over 30 years.
Okay, who all's involved in the operation?
I got a twin brother, Lloyd, that's involved, and then we have one full-time employee.
Okay, great. Now you guys have been associated with the FASTRACK products. You've used those how many years?
Oh, it's got to be 15 to 20 years, 15 to 18 years now.
Okay. And tell me how you use the FASTRACK products in your operation.
We used a probiotic pack through the TMR, and we used liquid dispersibles and kickoff on the baby calves.
Okay. I know you've had some record cows. Why don't you talk a little bit about some of the records? You are kind of a unique herd, probably in all the world. You've got two cows from if I understand it, two different cow families.
Yeah. That
had back-to-back world records. Talk about those cows.
We started out with Aerostar Lynn, and she was our first record cow. She made 63,400 pounds of milk. And along came Lucinda, which was, we kind of knew she made over 45,000 as a 2-year-old, and she freshened back in and broke Lynn's record by 3,000 or 4,000 pounds of milk, and she finished with 67,914.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, when I think, when I just think of that, the genetics and the potential of these cows, how much did those cows weigh? Well,
I would say on the average anywhere from 1,600 to 1,800 pounds.
Okay, so less than a ton, and she's producing 35 times her body weight, basically, on an annual basis in milk production. That's just amazing.
Yeah, I think we figured out one time at Lucinda's peak, she was eating close to 90 pounds of dry matter.
Now, with a cow like that, you give them a little more FASTRACK?
Well, they got more FASTRACK because it's a group TMR, so the more they ate, the more they got.
Yeah, that's what I've always liked about a TMR, because with FASTRACK, that's the cows that are high producers are going to get a little more FASTRACK right along with the rest of the ration.
Exactly. Yeah.
So tell me about your use of the liquid dispersible. You use that in all your calves?
Yeah, we use the liquid dispersible and the side kick.
Okay.
Or the kickoff, excuse me, the kickoff.
Okay.
The kickoff.
Those products, what do you feel like they've really done for you in the operation?
Well, they really got the calves eating grain right off the bat, and my wife likes them because she thinks the calves look nice and slick.
Yeah.
And, they're just so healthy looking. They're got such an appetite to eat and drink. And
what's the? I know one of the things that you told me and you've shared with others is that there's always somebody coming along saying, I've got a better product that's cheaper than FASTRACK.
Yeah.
What's been your experience there?
Well, we tried one or two of the other products and quit FASTRACK for 3 weeks and went right back on it.
Yeah.
We just couldn't get away from it. We noticed our feed intake dropped and our production started dropping after our intakes dropped, and even my brother said, you know, what went wrong, or what do we change, you know? And all we did was yank the FASTRACK for a couple days, and I mean, sure, we were good for 2-3 days after that, but after a week or so, you know, I mean, I don't think it was more than 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, cost is always a challenge when you're looking at a dairy market where, you know, the cost of production is higher than what you're getting for the milk in many cases. And I know people are really tempted to cut anything that might be on the expense side that they don't really need. But again, as you've seen, when a person cuts FASTRACK and they reduce their production more than if the FASTRACK's paying for itself plus, then it's really costing you not to use the product, isn't it?
Right. We figured out that we're better off to keep the FASTRACK in and maybe cut back on the protein a little bit, and we're still coming out way farther ahead.
You bet. Well, any final comments for a person that was looking at FASTRACK that's never used it in his dairy operation? Where would you tell him to use it first?
Well, I would start with the calves and start with some of his high producers. I mean, if he's going around feeding the barn, I would just say grab a bale of FASTRACK and grab some liquid dispersibles and start there. Start with some of your high producers and see what it does, and especially start with your calves. Right? It's kind of very inexpensive to do with your calves.
You bet. Well, Floyd, thanks. I appreciate your time today.
Thanks a lot.